Okay, so you know how much we love it when you send in stuff that just gets us thinking.
Yeah.
And you really outdid yourselves this time.
For sure.
I mean, the Dante's Inferno,
Classic.
the opening canto.
So good.
Like, where do we even begin?
Well, I think what's really cool is how this poem, it's like, what, 700 years old?
Yeah.
Something like that. And it still, like, speaks to us
Totally.
today.
About our own journeys,
Mhm.
you know, like our own lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's just some dusty old, work of literature. It's like an allegory.
A powerful one, too.
Yeah, for the stuff we all go through.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, like all of it, the challenge, the times we're just totally lost.
Oh, yeah, the confusion.
And then those moments when you're like, whoa, okay, I'm figuring some things out.
That's what we're going to dive into today.
I'm excited.
Me too. So Dante, right off the bat, he's lost.
Oh, yeah.
In this Selva Oscura.
A dark wood.
And he's like, what, 35?
Which back then was basically middle age.
Yeah, that's wild. Imagine being, like, over the hill at 35.
I know, can you imagine?
But it's this, like, powerful image, right, of being totally lost.
Lost and confused.
Disoriented.
Yeah, and like that's something everyone can relate to.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever felt that way?
Are you kidding?
Like completely unsure which way to go?
Like a million times.
Yeah, and that's what that Selva Oscura, it's not just a forest.
It's so much more.
It's like a symbol for sin.
Sin.
And being confused morally.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know what's right or wrong.
You've lost your compass.
Yeah, totally.
It's like when you're facing those really tough choices.
Or things are just like closing in on you.
And you're totally overwhelmed.
Exactly.
Like your own personal Selva Oscura.
It makes you wonder if being lost is just like a part of being human.
Right. Like, is it just inevitable?
I think so.
Interesting. So Dante, he sees this hill.
Okay.
Bathed in sunlight.
Literally bathed in it.
And it's obviously, like divine salvation.
Yeah, it's like the way out.
So he tries to climb it.
Makes sense.
But then, bam.
What happened?
These three beasts.
Oh, yeah, the beasts.
A leopard, a lion, and a she-wolf.
Intense.
This sounds terrifying.
Yeah, they're not your average zoo animal.
Right.
They represent some serious stuff.
Okay, so the leopard.
Lust.
Ah.
That desire that just like pulls you in.
And not always in a good way.
Right. It can make you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Makes you act without thinking.
Yeah. And then the lion.
What's he all about?
Pride.
Okay.
That excessive, self-belief.
Like thinking you're better than everyone else.
Yeah, and that can blind you to your own flaws.
And make you think you don't need help.
Exactly.
Makes you stubborn.
Totally. And then we've got the she-wolf.
The she-wolf.
Maybe the most important one here.
Really?
I think so, at least in these opening lines.
Right.
She represents avarice.
Avarice, greed.
Exactly, but it's not just about wanting more stuff.
Right.
It can be like a hunger for power.
Oh, yeah.
Or needing constant validation.
Like on social media.
Yeah, or even like needing more knowledge but never actually doing anything with it.
It's like that insatiable desire for more.
Yeah, and it can totally trap you.
And Dante, he can't get past her.
The she-wolf.
Yeah, it's like she keeps coming at him.
Pushing him back down into the darkness.
Which is such a powerful image.
Because how often do we try to, make positive changes?
To improve ourselves.
Yeah, or move forward in some way.
And then, bam, we get pushed back.
By the same obstacles.
Over and over again.
Like a bad habit.
Oh, yeah.
Or a challenge at work.
Or in a relationship.
It's so relatable.
It is. And, Dante's trying to climb this hill all by himself.
Yeah, like by sheer willpower.
And it's not working.
Makes you wonder if sometimes that's just not enough.
Right? Like maybe we need help.
To overcome certain things.
To face our own she-wolves.
I think so.
Which brings us to the really interesting part.
Okay, I'm listening.
Virgil shows up.
Virgil the poet.
Yeah, the Roman dude.
He's like a symbol of reason.
And wisdom.
Exactly like the voice of intellect in all this chaos.
It's like, okay, things are about to get real.
Right.
So Virgil, he doesn't tell Dante to just keep climbing the hill.
No, he's got a different plan.
He says, look, we're going through hell.
And purgatory.
To get to paradise.
It's a long way around.
But Virgil says it's the only way.
And get this. He was sent by these three heavenly women.
Wait, who?
Beatrice, St. Lucia, and the Virgin Mary.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's like even reason and wisdom
are guided by something bigger.
Exactly.
Which I think for us is like a reminder that we need guidance in our own lives.
Yeah, like we don't have to figure everything out alone.
We can learn from mentors.
From books.
From people who've been there before.
Exactly. It's like standing on the shoulders of giants.
I love that. So in this first little chat.
Between Virgil and Dante.
Yeah, Virgil, he drops this prophecy.
About a greyhound.
What?
A greyhound, it's called a veltro.
Okay, a Veltro, a greyhound.
And this greyhound is going to come and drive the she-wolf back to hell.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a symbol of hope.
Like hope for the future.
Yeah, like things can get better.
That good will triumph over evil.
Right, and this veltro, people have debated about it for centuries.
Really?
Yeah, like, who is it exactly?
What does it represent?
Some say it's an ideal ruler.
Others say a reforming pope.
Some even think it's like a symbol for Christ.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's kind of ambiguous.
But no matter what it means,
It's about hope
that there's a force for good out there.
that can fight back against the darkness.
I like that. And there's this other detail that I found so interesting.
Okay, what is it?
Dante, he tells us exactly when his journey starts.
Oh, yeah.
The night of April 7th, 8th, 1300.
Good Friday.
Exactly.
And the full moon was in Aries.
And the sun,
was also in Aries.
which was supposed to be like the same alignment as when the universe was created.
Like the Big Bang.
Exactly. It makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. Like, why all this precision?
Right.
I think it's about emphasizing the importance of this moment.
Dante's personal crisis?
Yeah, but also like connecting it to something bigger.
The whole universe?
Exactly. Like, this isn't just some random dude getting lost in the woods.
This is a pivotal moment in time.
For Dante and maybe for everyone
It's like those turning points we all have in our lives.
that make you who you are.
So what does all this mean for us?
Yeah, like what are the takeaways?
The lessons we can learn from Dante's journey.
Well, I think the first one is recognizing when you're lost.
Like admitting it to yourself.
Dante, he doesn't sugarcoat it.
He's just like, I'm lost in the woods, help.
Yeah, and that's huge
It is, because we can't fix something.
if we don't admit it's broken.
Right. And then there's the fact that Dante, he tries to climb that hill alone.
Yeah, and he fails.
Which is a good reminder that sometimes we need help.
We can't do everything on our own.
Like sometimes our willpower just isn't enough.
And that's okay.
It is. It's like recognizing our limits.
And being open to help.
Which brings us to the importance of guidance.
Virgil.
Yeah. Like finding our own Virgil.
Whether it's a mentor,
A teacher, or even just learning from our own mistakes.
it's about being open to wisdom.
And not being afraid to ask for help.
Exactly.
I also think it's really important that Dante, he doesn't just try to avoid hell,
Yeah, he goes straight through it.
which is scary,
But it's also like the only way to truly understand it.
and to overcome it
It's like facing our challenges head on,
instead of running away.
which takes courage.
It does. And Dante, he shows us that courage.
Why accepting this crazy journey,
With all its unknowns,
even though he's scared,
he's willing to do what it takes.
to grow and to change.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Into the inferno.
it's amazing how relevant this poem still is.
Yeah, like Dante's journey. It's our journey.
We all face darkness.
We all have our she-wolves.
And we all need guidance.
But those challenges,
They make us stronger.
they help us grow
And they teach us things.
that we could never learn any other way.
That's a good point to end on.
It is, but it makes me think
About what?
about you. What was your Selva Oscura? When did you feel truly lost?
That's a good question.
And who was your Virgil?
What guided you out of that darkness? I think that's something for all of us to consider.
Yeah, like our own personal inferno.
And the lessons we've learned along the way.
I think there's a lot more to uncover there.
Oh, for sure.
And as we continue these deep dives,
We'll keep exploring.
Dante's journey,
And our own.
and see what else we can learn.